Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday and my family calls this Christmas Adam because we have Christmas Eve, and so we call the day before it Christmas Adam. I probably didn't need to explain that to you, but today is Christmas Adam, so happy Christmas Adam to every one of you. Today's video, I thought it would be fun to kind of share some of my family traditions as I'm getting ready. I thought that would be really fun. Comment down below and let me know what your guys' family traditions, or if you are thinking about starting your own traditions, if you have your own family that you're raising. I would love to know. I think family traditions are so fun. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm just gonna kind of talk and do my makeup at the same time. Hopefully I can do both. We will see. So let's get started. So I'm first gonna take my Angel Veil from NYX for my primer. There are a lot of traditions that my family does, but one tradition that just right off the top of my head that I can remember is, so my dad's ancestors are from Norway, and so we would always put Norwegian flags around our Christmas tree. But one of the things that they believe in Norway is they believe in little I'm going to see if I can remember this, and anybody from Norway that knows this, correct me please, but they believe in wood nymphs or wood elves. Nissi, who is a animal Christmas elf, Nissi takes care of all the animals. How we give cookies to Santa, well, Nissi deserves some sort of little treat, so we make porridge for her, or oatmeal. But one thing that Nissi won't eat the porridge unless there's a wooden spoon with the porridge. So we would always, Christmas Eve, we would make a bowl of porridge for her, or him, sorry, it's a him. Make a bowl of porridge for him and put it out on the back of the deck for him, and then make sure there's a wooden spoon in there. There were a couple times we didn't have wooden spoons in the house, so we're like, well, we'll put just a regular spoon and see if he eats it. Well, those Christmas that we didn't have a wooden spoon, he wouldn't eat the porridge. So that's one tradition that has always, year after year, we always do. And it's funny, as we got older, we got tired of like, who's gonna make the porridge for Nissi? And we're like, I don't want to. But when we were younger, we were super excited about it. So I think that was kind of fun. So another tradition that my family would do on Christmas Eve, we would watch a little devotional from our church, just about the birth of Christ and the whole story behind, that, and Mary and Joseph heading to Bethlehem, and then the shepherds and the wise men and things like that. Then my father would read the night before Christmas to us, and then we would all be able to open up our Christmas Eve presents, which always consisted of pajamas and a Christmas ornament that we could put on the tree. So we always got a new Christmas ornament every year, which was really fun for us. And then, as we got older, we had a whole bunch of ornaments that way we could decorate our tree with our family, when we got around to having our own family. So that's been really fun. And then we all go to bed. So the Christmas tradition with my husband's family is pretty similar to what the traditions that my family does, specifically like with Christmas Eve presents. But one thing that they do that I've never grew up doing is we have Food Fest, which is literally where we take all the cookies and treats that we had been people give us for the holidays, and we get all that out, and then we cook, a whole bunch of, get egg rolls, mini pizzas, just all the junk food that you can think of that's delicious. And sometimes we even get a big thing of chow mein from Panda Express, and that's our feast for Christmas Eve. That's what we eat for our dinner. Breakfast, we usually have omelets. My family does is we usually do more of a Christmas brunch kind of dinner thing. Growing up, I think we did breakfast, but I think as we got older and we were just kind of trying to coordinate with all families, that it just was easier to do sort of a brunch thing. So it's been kind of nice to spend the morning with my husband's family, and then we spend the afternoon with my family. But last year we decided that we weren't going to go to grandparents' house. We were just going to do our own Christmas that year, and that was really nice. Our baby was only like 5 months old, and so it was just kind of nice to stay home and not feel like I had to go somewhere, you know. It was just nice to be home. And it actually is funny. I don't know if I should say this on camera. Emily is probably watching. Christmas Eve, after all the Christmas Eve festivities, you know, with my family and my husband's family, we got home with all of our presents that they gave us, that they sent home with us. We got so excited after we put our baby down to bed that we kind of started opening all our gifts. And we were just so excited that we were able to spend time together as a family. And we did save a couple presents for us the next morning, and so that way we had some presents to open up with our 5-month-old, or 4 months. It was just really nice, and I didn't feel like I had to cook. I felt like we're just gonna relax. Like, it was just me and my husband, and it was our baby. So it was really nice. But you know, sometimes, you know, the years might be different. My parents are actually flying down to spend the Christmas with our family. And so this year it will be a little different. We are going to be spending Christmas with both sides of our family. You know, I grew away from my extended family, and so it really was just my family growing up, and we just spent the whole day at home in our pajamas with our new toys that we got, and just eat and have fun and watch movies, and it was great. And that's the same with my husband's family. They always grew up having Christmas at their house, and they stayed in their pajamas all day, and they played, and they ate, and they watched movies, and it was just fun. And that's how I want it as my kids get older. That's kind of how I want it to be. Of course, grandparents, if they want to come visit for the holidays, they can definitely be at home with us, but I don't want to make it such a big deal. Like, that is your day to relax and spend with family and just enjoy Christmas together. Alright, so I've moved on to Another family tradition that we had growing up is my mom. So most people make cookies or fudge or, you know, whatever treat that your family made, but my mom always made the cinnamon popcorn, and it's so good. And I'm hoping that she makes some while she's here because it is so good. Another tradition that we had growing up was so we could not go out of our bedroom. We had to stay in our bedroom until mom and dad got up and said it was okay for us to go downstairs. And so what we started doing is we would bang on the walls to wake up everybody else, which my parents didn't mind us doing that. But, you know, one person would wake up and then they would start banging on the walls. And then the next person, if they heard it and woke up, they would start banging on the walls. Until all 5 of us were banging on the walls, you know, until mom and dad came in and said, okay, you guys can go downstairs now. And that was really fun for us. You know, my parents thought we were kind of weird because we didn't wake up until like 6 or 7 in the morning. Whereas when they grew up, they would wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So my parents usually would wake up, you know, and then like, oh, they're not even awake yet. And so then they would go back to sleep. So it was really fun to do that, to bang on the walls. You know, then all of a sudden the whole house was shaking because everyone was banging on the walls. So that was a kind of a fun little tradition that we kind of started creating just to wake everybody up to go downstairs and open presents. So now that I have my own little family, some traditions that I have wanted to kind of start with our family is making gingerbread houses on Christmas. Now, I know a lot of people do it before Christmas, but I think that that's kind of a fun activity to do, and who knows, it might not even last, you know, as my kids get older. But last year when it was just, you know, my husband and I and our little baby, my husband and I made a gingerbread house on Christmas, and that was really fun to just kind of spend time together. Another little family Christmas tradition that I want to do is like my husband and I did last year, where we like opened all of our presents on Christmas Eve. Not what I'm wanting to do, but after all our kids go to bed, it just for me and my husband have time to maybe exchange gifts from each other and just spend that time with him and I before all the Christmas festivities come you know, play out, just so that we had time to just sit and, you know, love on each other and just spend that time together, because the next morning once those kids wake up, it's going to be chaotic and you need to have that time to spend with your significant other. Another thing that I want to do, we had not done it yet, but I think it would be really fun to, you know, on Christmas, to whether it's for like a brunch or for a Christmas dinner, to do fondue pots. I think that that would be really fun to do hot pots and just have so many different things that they can dip into the cheese or chocolate or whatever. I think that would be super fun, and I wouldn't have to spend so much time cooking in the kitchen, and I could just spend time with my family. So I did not realize that stocking stuffers are so darn expensive. Like, filling the stocking, so expensive. Like, just for my little family, the 3 of us, I spent $70 on stocking stuff. And it literally, it's not even that much. We have like probably 4 or 5 things in our stocking each, and it cost me like $70. What the heck? So, but if you guys want fun ideas for stocking stuffers, you know, comment down below, and maybe I'll do like a small little Instagram video. Obviously this is going up right before Christmas, so you might not even have time to, you know, you probably already have all your stocking stuff, but maybe ideas for next year would be fun. Okay, so I didn't really know where this look was going, but this apparently is just going to be a really casual look. I can't do my makeup and talk at the same time, so it just happens stance to end up like this, which is actually not how I wanted it to be starting at the start of the video. I am not good at multitasking when it comes to doing my makeup and trying to stay on topic. Yeah, here is the look, and I am so grateful for family traditions, because it really is what makes those memories last forever. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear you guys' family traditions, because they are so special to each family. And whether, you know, you have the same traditions as a lot of people, it doesn't matter, because those are what makes your family, the memories that you attach with those traditions is why it makes those traditions special to you. So thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas, guys, and I will have a video going up on Christmas Day, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Or you don't have to watch it that day, you know, go spend time with your family, but I will be posting a video that day. So thank you all so very much, and Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.